What's going on, guys? Today we're checking out Manor Lords. Finally, I've been so excited to play this game. I played for maybe like an hour and a half already, but we're going to be going into some beginner like strategies. So I think it could be a whole bunch of fun. Start a new game. We're gonna be this guy. His name will be... No, we're gonna be this guy. He's in the thumbnail. We have to do this guy. Rufus Rigatoni. Perfect. Fantastic. He's all about the pasta. No one can stop him. We will choose a banner for ourselves. I think the beehive is fine. Sure, why not? That's looking great. Continue. We're going to be playing on default difficulty. We're also going to be playing on restoring the peace. I would highly recommend playing this way for your first time playing. This is a little too easy. You're not going to get the full gist of the game, I don't think, because you kind of miss out on some of the combat mechanics. And this is going to be too hard. This is like the hardest, which is what I'm working on right now. But for today, we're going to be working on this. So I'm going to show you some opening strategies to how to get your settlement all up and set up for success. So it's not a big deal. We're going to leave everything else as it is, just for consistency's sake, so everyone has the same kind of start. Fantastic. Here we are. A new message. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims toward regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. Great. One of the first things you need to understand, besides this is also very important. I am going to be playing this a lot. Like I'm going to be playing like a max difficulty run. So there's going to be some things I do that are just good practice. They're good practice for you to do if you're still just trying to get into the game, but I think these skills will carry over as you get more into it. But they're still fine for now. So at Manor Lords, families need food and fuel. That's freaking right. You can check right here. This is how many months you have supplied of essentially vitals, what you need. You need these no matter what. Right. So food and fuel. Right now I have no consumption of fuel. You'll get those when you build up your houses and stuff like that. Food is gonna be a big one. So we're also going to take a very quick look at this regional wealth. This is the wealth that your just region owns, technically, as opposed to this. This is what you own, treasury. This is the kind of currency that will allow you to survive better and more efficiently. So you don't want to spend this willy-nilly. You want to use this very sparingly. Great. Oh, sorry, I'm going to turn on the music real quick. I kind of forgot. I had paused it while I was doing my own thing. There we go. Yeah, so one of my favorite things to do is to play these type of games while I'm like watching other people play. So hopefully you do the same, and you can also follow along and build with me if you would like to. It's all good. Okay, let's take a quick look at where we're at. Okay, this is our region. Yep, we need influence to take other regions. So we need at least 1,000 influence to take another region. So that's not going to happen for a long time. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that so quickly. But right now, it's us versus this guy. Yeah, Hildebolt von Benner or something like that. I'm not gonna pretend like I know how to say it, but there's also outlaws in the map too, which is most commonly occupied in these spaces. So these are areas that are ripe for the picking. Otherwise, we're versus this guy. We're trying to do total domination. The whole point of this is to conquer the whole map, right? But this is where we're at right now, and this is what we have. We have some berries. We're in a corner, which is, it's okay. It could be worse, but ideally what we want to see is icons like this. They have little crowns on them. That means they're rich deposits. So these things won't grow, peter out so quickly. So we are on not great terms. So we're gonna have to make our own food for the most part, which I'm gonna show you how to do. So early game stabilization of food is a big deal. You wanna make sure you get this down right away. But the first thing we need to do is build get out of here. First thing we need to do is build ourselves a logging camp. We need wood coming in at all times. We also want to make sure they're not building too close to our habitats over here, because we clear these out, we're in a bunch of trouble. And you can see right here, it looks like this is the King's Road. Here, get out of here. King's Road is right here, so your trade posts need to be on this road. This is the main road of travel that most of these things have to be on, but you don't have to worry about that for so much of your other things. So it looks like we can kind of clear out some of this stuff over here. But we do want to build as close to our camp as possible, unfortunately. So we might just clear out some of this. I think that won't be too big of a deal. If we press C, it brings the construction menu. You can also show your overlays too. So we can see underground water. So it seems we have a few different water paths here. Here's our fertility overall. Flax fertility, barley, and rye. And then I guess there's going to be a smell later on in the game, so that's kind of works like Farthest Frontier, if you're familiar. So, you know, people don't want to be in low in places that smell bad, honestly. No one wants that. I don't blame them. But we're gonna build probably our first forester's hut somewhere out here. We're gonna kind of dig out all of this stuff, get all this out of the way. We have a bunch of trees back here, which is looking really good actually. But the main of the game, like the main thing we want to be doing right now is making our settlement as small as possible. We want people to be as efficient as they possibly can. So we're gonna put down a logging camp, and we're gonna put it right here. Now this is a little bit further than I would like, but I think it might be okay. So some people are gonna go build this. I'm gonna press on pause. We need timber. Oxen will move our timber. In this game, you need to build a storehouse. The storehouses are pretty much your workforce for moving things between places. So that'll be very important coming up. We're going to speed up the game a little bit here. I'm going to press R, put down a road. Hey, Dylan. What's up, buddy? Press R to put down a road. I'm going to connect it to...
Hey, bring that piece over here.
Probably over here. I'm going to start my grid kind of out like this. Build that. Fantastic. You see they're all going? Here, we're gonna pay them a visit real quick. We're gonna watch the whelps work. Yeah, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad to have you back. I'm excited about your new computer, man. Work, you whelps. Rufus demands it. Yeah, there they are. They're putting it all together. You see, like, the textures are amazing. The character models look really good. It's really a testament to how good this game looks if someone put like a third-person view in this. This is like, when I saw this, when I first started like getting into following this game, I was like, man, this is like the coolest shit. I really hope at some point you get to be like fighting battles and stuff too with third person, but we'll see. Yeah, either way, you're planning for the future, so you're not throwing money away. That's right. Hopefully it's a tax write-off. That's what I'm doing with my computer next year. After I got screwed on my taxes this year. Alright, construction has been finished of the logging camp. So we're gonna go ahead and assign a family to this. In this game, it's not family, it's not people, it's families that we're working with. So a whole family will get sheltered into here. So you can see right now we have 4 unassigned families and 1 person is assigned, or 1 family is assigned, and we have 10 people total. You can also see our approval rating. Approval needs to be above 51% for people to move in. So right now we're not meeting that. So we're gonna fix that soon. You also see we have livestock. Livestock are needed to move things from different places as well. Here's our wealth, like we talked about earlier, and also public order. Great, they're getting onto it. Yeah, I'm excited for all the shorts you're gonna make, man. You'll have a powerful machine. It's gonna be hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, speaking of hot, it's like 80 degrees here today, man. It's toasty. I had the windows open and everything. It's really windy too. Great, now that's going. We're gonna start focusing on some other things here. Hunting camp is gonna be a huge thing for us to get. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on a road over here. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Yeah, the road's already existing. I think next we're probably gonna focus on some firewood splitters. So these guys make firewood. We'll just put them pretty close to this. New message. Oh yeah, he sends this message every time. We'll end the conversation. We're not responding. We don't need to hear anything about him. Oh yeah, not just shorts. The full-length VODs you're wanting will be super easy to do now. I'll be able to render in 1/8 the time. Yeah, dude. The rendering speed is crazy. Like, it's so much better on a new PC, man. Let me tell you, I used to render out, like, 30-minute videos would take, like, 2 hours. No joke. I couldn't use my computer for anything else other than just let it sit there and render. And now it's, like, 5 minutes. Like, if that. But I had a really bad PC before. Also, I'm recording this too, Dylan. So if you want to put this together and in some type of video, you can do that too. Maybe when Thursday comes around. I'm sure I'll make other videos on this too. They'll probably be a bit more well-informed. Great, so another thing I also wanted to touch on is your resources up in the top. So you can see right now, it's currently showing some of our just most basic things, but if I press C here, this is gonna change. That's why this is changing. This threw me for a loop the first time I started doing this, but these are all your building materials, which is nice. So you press C again, it goes away. This is general resources. C, it's construction resources. And then I think that's pretty much it. I don't think it does for anything else. That's the only time it ever really changes. Yeah, it looks like it. Cool, I'm gonna move my hitching post. So if we look right here, hitching post, I'm going to relocate this to be on maybe a bit more in the center here. So what I'm thinking is we're probably gonna put the market down like pretty quickly. Markets are great because they're really good for redistributing food. You want to build these as fast as possible. Let's go to C. And was it logistics? Residential? Oh, we should probably build some houses real quick too, actually. So we have 7 logs, so we could probably build at least 3. So for building your houses, the main kind of format you're gonna follow here. Something like this. You want them pretty, you want the spots to be pretty long. Okay, we'll probably do something like that. And then there's a reduce plot divisions button right here. And what you're looking for is 3 of these. So it's a house and a house plus, house, house plus, house, house plus. And then you also have an extra point out here for people to do other activities, which is where your food is going to come in. Build that. And 3 of those will get us slated for everybody that's currently in our village. You're renting hour-long videos in like 45 minutes. The noobsy will do it in 15. That's freaking nuts. I mean, still 45 minutes is not bad, but 15 is a lot better. Okay, another very important thing to realize in this game is that you need at least 1 unassigned family to build. It's not so much like in other games where you don't have to really worry about that. I mean, people will still build in other games, but you need at least 1 assigned family to build. Usually in other games, it's like you need like people are just free to move things, but that's not so much the case in this. Okay, logging is going well. Hitching post has been moved. Fantastic. Hunting camp, we can assign somebody to. Great. Get to hunting. And now, what we're going to do is put down a stockyard. Or in this game, I think it's called something a little different. Storehouse. The storehouse is where everything's going to go, right? So you want this as close to your market and your houses as possible. So I think we're going to throw this right here. Also near the hitching post. Very good. Gotta speed up the time here. We want these to finish out building because we're gonna put some farms in these using our regional wealth. We should probably build the market now too, right? Let's see where's that at? Trading post is also very essential. We're gonna be doing that pretty soon too. I'm going to put down a well as well. Pardon the pun. We want this close to our first houses, so I'm just gonna put it right here for right now. Also kind of near our lumber mill and stuff, because that has a higher fire rate. There you go. Fires can break out, so you want to make sure you're ready for those. Another very important point, your burgage plots. Do not upgrade these to level 2 until you have a until you at least have a church and a tavern at level 2. Especially when you're doing harder runs. For now, you don't have to worry about it. You could probably just like get away with doing the church. I think it'd be okay if you're playing the same campaign that I am. But if you're looking for harder runs, you want to make sure you're doing that. Otherwise, your approval rating is going to tank, and then you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Check that doorway's width so that a cart.
Okay, storehouse has been completed. And very, very, very important. You need a person in here. A lot of people don't do that. You need to do that. Trust me. There's no way you're getting by without that. They're gonna move everything from camps to your market when it's done. I should probably build a market. I keep forgetting to build a market. Marketplace. Okay, fantastic. We're gonna put this right smack dab in the middle. It doesn't need to be huge. Yeah, like 19 locations is probably gonna last us like most of our early game here. Yeah, so assigned families will set up stalls for the market, so that's how people sell things and redistribute them. So it's very important to have this up and running as soon as possible. Otherwise, a lot of resources are gonna be sitting there doing nothing for you. Nice. We'll expand the living space. We'll expand the living space. When this is done, we're gonna expand, or maybe we'll keep this one as is. I think it'll be fine. Great. So the first thing we need to do is go to construct a backyard extension, and we're gonna put down some. Ooh. We don't need to worry about hides because we're gonna be getting those from the hunter, but vegetable garden is the big one. That's how you're gonna start stabilizing your food. I probably shouldn't have upgraded these to expand yet, but that's okay. I think we'll be all right. Everyone has a home for right now, so I think it's working out just fine. Another vegetable garden. Now we have 20 coins left for regional wealth, which is perfect. These two plots should last us for like a very long time. Or at least get our foot in the door. All right, we should probably start looking at a foraging camp too. Unfortunately, this one's pretty far out, so we're gonna have to deal with that. It's gonna be a very long trek back to over here. Maybe we'll skip it for a bit. We'll see how it goes. One of the highest priorities that you want to be looking at is building a church. Churches are great for increasing your approval, which will allow more people to move in with you. All right, you guys already have a well, right? Did this get finished? It did. Fantastic. We could work on fields. I think currently farming isn't really worth it so much, unfortunately. I think you're probably gonna want to do it anyway, but there's a lot of resources to put in and you don't get much out of it yet. I think they're probably gonna patch this in the near future, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I would instead worry about trade. So good things to trade, planks. So let's go ahead and start up a sawmill. And also a way to start replenishing trees eventually in the future will be important. Okay, a saw pit. Then throw it right there. Get to building. These sons of bitches. Nice. Yeah, the King's Road is actually super close. That's actually really good. Yeah, we need to build a granary. Our supplies are gonna get eaten up here. Okay, the granary. Right here. We'll put it thusly. Okay, Woodcutter's Lodge. Let's put a person in there. And we're also having to focus on some more houses here pretty soon here. So let's go ahead and pause. Let's get some more houses down. And we're going to want to leave some space in here. So maybe we'll kind of build on the other side of this. Sound a little like this. Perfect. That's what we're looking for right there. Speed up time. Looks like we're in June right now. And making sure we're getting those house plus for every single plot. Very important. Roads are free to place, by the way. Some bandits stole our resources. They stole 10 logs. You need a warning for that. You need to let a motherfucker know when that's happening. Okay, granary is done. We need to focus on houses right now. We need people moving in. Stat. Okay, I'm gonna take some people off of woodcutters and put them on saw pit for the time being so I can get a church up.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad match. These things do happen from time to time.
I also wanted to show the skill tree, or the research tree, rather, right here. As you level up, you get different skill points. You can spec into different things. What you absolutely need to be doing is putting them into orchards. Orchards and heavy plows if you want to do farming. Also, charcoal burning is another really good one. Foreign suppliers is really good if you're in a pinch and you have a lot of money. Otherwise, totally useless, because it will absolutely wreck you. I know this from experience. Trade logistics is not bad. Beekeeping, I haven't tested out yet. And I haven't tested these two out either. I still have not tested out sheep. So that's pretty much where we're at. And yeah, basic armor making, I wouldn't worry about until like way later down the line. We're not going to be fighting enemy for a long time, hopefully. When we get to that, I'll show you too. For the needs of your houses to upgrade, you can go and click on your house. You see water access has been checked off. Perfect. Church, there is no church, so church level is 0. We need a fuel stall for market supply. Food stall needs at least 2 types of food, and also a clothing stall, which we can get from a tanner. Until then, I really would not worry about leveling these up. You just want to stabilize as much as possible. You're just trying to survive. I think survival gets a lot easier the later on in the game. Then it becomes more combat focused and resource focused as far as like claiming other resources on the map. But for right now, all you want to do is survive. You don't need to worry about fighting anybody. When people are taking land, you just like let it go. You don't have to worry about it at all. I do get this a lot. This generic storage is full for saw pits. I'm not sure why, because as soon as like someone uses the log to make a plank, it goes away. But as soon as they put one in there, then it gives me the notification for some reason, which is super weird. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not, but there you go. Maybe I'll just bump it up a little bit, huh? Here, we'll put a construction reserve of 5. So we always have a few, huh? It also takes a decent amount of time for families to move in. You'll see people are moving in, and the family level won't go up because it takes time for the family to actually come join the people that came here. So don't be alarmed. You're like, people are joining, but my workforce is staying exactly where it is. That's exactly why right there. Nothing to stress about. All right, settlement level has been increased. We're gonna go and take a look at our skill tree, and I'm gonna put a point directly into orchardry. So that's gonna take at least 3 years for each plot of these to grow. So I'm gonna take a look right here. I don't have enough wealth. I need 50, so it's gonna be a while. But those will be a really good source of food come every September. The apples mature after 3 years. And this will be a really good way to get some diversification in the diet of the people, and also just a nice little staple of resources for your food. A new message. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. That's right. We're gonna form a militia. So they gave us some supplies just then, so we're gonna go to army, we're gonna create some units. It looks like they gave us 20 spears and 20 large shields. We'll probably make ourselves some spearmen. If we have 9. we don't have many people. Not just yet. So we have 9. I think you need at least 20 people to make a full brigade. To actually go attack things. Let's take a look on the map. There's little tents that pop up when bandits have been spotted. And you want to crush those as fast as possible, because that'll give you more influence, which allows you to take over other places. You need at least 1,000 influence to take over another place, which is huge if you don't have good resources in your starting area. Kind of like me. I got kind of screwed. Like, I don't need a rich deposit of clay. That's awful. I would love a rich deposit of animals or iron or berries. Ideally it would be a food resource for right now. But the animals are okay. We have 10 out of 20 left. I don't want to overfarm these. So we, if you do get a rich deposit of wild animals and it has the crown over it, you can have 1 hunter on here and it will never deplete, which is a really nice thing to kind of fall back on. You don't have to worry about it. But otherwise, you kind of want to pull them off early if you can. Bandits kick my ass so often, my troops are so bad. Dude, I made a whole bunch of war bows because I was like, I'm gonna stuck into archery, man. I want archers. And then they just stood there cheering as their team got clapped. Like, all my spearmen were just sitting there like dying, and they wouldn't shoot any arrows at them. I'm not sure if it was a bug, but I was like, what's happening right now, man? They're just standing there cheering as their comrades like get like poked and speared. Yeah, the archers are not the way to go. The archers really, really suck. Which is unfortunate, because I love archers in most games.
Come on.
Yeah, like I had a group of archers right here. Obviously not this playthrough, but I had a group of archers right here, and then there was like an advancing group of bandits on this side, and they were just fighting volley after volley after volley. They killed nobody, and then I gave like the order to fire at will, so they just like attack anybody. They didn't kill one single person, and like the spear guys like one shot like 10 of my guys. Archers are not the way to go. Double berry deposit tech is also so good when you have bad food resources. Okay, sick. Maybe we'll get that for the next one. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. That actually looks really good. Yeah, so we got kind of dealt a bad hand with food in this region. And we're not taking any other territories anytime soon. I mean, this will be a pretty good one to get, though. You have a rich animal deposit and a rich berry deposit. Not freaking bad. So I think that's where we're looking right now. Have you played a bunch of this, Goopert? Okay, 15 planks. We can make our church now. Get the church up and running. Oh, I'm sorry, 20 planks. We're almost there. You're on your second playthrough? Nice, man. What difficulty are you on? Yeah, your troops do get tired. Yeah, it's good to like let them rest for a bit outside of the combat like aggro range.
Come along, lad.
There we go. You can make them walk too. I didn't know that. Oh, that's actually really cool. They don't get tired from that. Okay, that should solve the homelessness problem, hopefully. You'll expand the living space of this one. You click the running dude icon and then you select them. Nice. Okay, heck yeah. Be very useful. Do you know if they recover stamina or energy as they're walking,
On, laddie.
or is it just stay flat? So it could be kind of cool to just like run them like half the way and then they're a little bit tired and then just walk them the rest. Okay, well I'll test it out in this playthrough. Because if they recover stamina while they're walking, that'd be freaking awesome.
Step right up and sample.
I think we're gonna make another vegetable garden. That pretty much clears us out of regional wealth, unfortunately, but that's okay. 3 of these gardens should sustain us for a little bit. Okay, no more homeless. Fantastic.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Oh, maybe they're still thinking about it. They're still thinking about being homeless. I guess they haven't been homeless for a long time, actually. Cooper, did you ever see this? Like, the soft pit keeps telling you that you have, like, the generic storage is being full. Takes a month for them to get over it. Okay. Why aren't they telling me that, like, this is stealing my supply? Okay, it is because of the one log. Okay, that's what I thought too. Yeah, I think they need to fix that. It's giving me anxiety, man. It's giving me so much anxiety. I'm like, am I doing something wrong with my supply chain? Like, I don't think so. It looks good. Okay. We might have enough time to gather some of these berries before they're out of season. So we're gonna go to construction, go to gathering, forager's hut. We'll kind of place it down here, maybe. There we go. Let's go ahead and place down a road. Connect it to here. Bit of good. The bandits actually like magically steal from you from anywhere. Don't actually send dudes. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, what the hell, bro? I didn't see any of them. So I would have clobbered them. Where 19 logs, 30 planks is looking really good. This is a very good start. I do wish I could have condensed a little bit more in the very beginning. I think I have a lot of things kind of spread out more than I would like. So the travel time is going to be a little bit longer than I would prefer. But it's not so bad. Here, we'll do something like that. Hey, Oscar Mikey, what's going on, buddy? You're making some dinner? Heck yeah, man, what you having? What are we having for dinner? Send some over. I hope they had actual raiding parties because the invisible thieves are a silly yeah, it is. It is so silly, isn't it? I'm like, I can't even defend against that. I'm just gonna lose something no matter what. Weird game choice, honestly.
Come on, laddie.
Oscar Mikey, how was your time playing this game? Shawarma? Oh, frick, bud. Oh, fuck, bud. You know your boy loves some shawarma. You know your boy loves some shawarma. With the tzatziki. Oh, a little hot sauce. Dude, I'm loving the game so far. I'm loving the game so far. There's definitely a lot of work that needs to go into it still. But it's pretty sick, man. I love the idea of like having a lot of like battles and shit and games like this. That was one thing I always thought was missing from Farthest Frontier. Like I played a whole ton of Farthest Frontier. And the one thing I always wanted to do was like war a bit more. And I think this game strikes a pretty good balance of it. That was super good. I actually really liked it. Nice, man. You're super confused. You think you're gonna come back to it? You can play some more?
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine things.
Okay, it's probably time to set up our church, right? Yeah, we have 30 planks. That's plenty. We should have done this at 20 planks, but we're doing it now. So be it. Okay, so kind of in the central area. I think we're gonna put it right here. Very good. Oh, absolutely, you'll play it again. Nice, bro. Yeah, isn't that crazy? This is made by like one guy. putting quadruple A game developers to shame. He did in 7 years what takes like a team of 500 people to do in like 5. So fucking stupid, man. I mean, I'm really glad for him. Like, he earned it. But oh my god. Development companies, man. Oh my lord. They're dropping the ball. Yeah, they should be ashamed for sure. Yeah, this is correct. Yeah, honestly, Gooper, like I'm a huge city builder fan. My colony survival is like my jam. That's like when I'm like bored and want to play something that I'm not just recording for. I play a colony survival game, like usually Farthest Frontier, honestly, or like Banished. But this gives me a lot more, and I think like it's positioning itself really well in this space to like do something awesome. Obviously, because like, you know, it's like the #1 most wishlist game on Steam. People are loving it. People are loving it for sure. I was kind of surprised, like the reviews on Steam. Honestly, I don't know how I'm saying this. Steam reviews are always kind of like hit or miss. But for how much hype this game got, like the Steam reviews are still pretty good. I think when things get too much hype, that people build up like too much, like they expect so much, right? And a lot of people don't understand what early access is just yet. Like what it actually means. Yeah, exactly. It's early access. Like a lot of people don't get that. Okay, we should probably take out this camp. Yeah, it's really aggravating that like no one like will give it the time of day to actually like read what's going on. No, I'm not sure about the roadmap for this actually. We got 9 guys. I'm hoping, in my heart of hearts,
Yes, sire.
That we can clear out this bandit camp. Wait, how many people do you have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14! Okay, maybe we can't do it just yet. We might wait for the other guy to clear them out. Wait, you're still inside my territory? Expand, okay. Yeah, the running icon, yeah. But I would be amazed if this game didn't get picked up by like a huge like publisher. And have a lot of money thrown behind it really soon. I mean, less Slavic Magic is like, yo man, like I want to do it myself, like I don't want anyone else to touch it. Then more glory and more money for him. For sure. But I think they could probably make him some very interesting offers. All right, we're hitting September. Food is going super down for some reason. Kind of surprised. This might be a rough winter here. Maybe we can. Oh, did this get built yet? No, we're still waiting. Highest priority. This needs to happen ASAP, man. I hope it's a good publisher though, so he's not pressured into releasing a $250 edition. You can still call your friends in with a beacon. Shots fired. Yo, fucking Battle State Games, bro. Oh my god. The audacity. Holy shit. Like, I'm an Edge of Darkness buyer. Like, I bought Edge of Darkness to support them because I was like, I love what this game is. It's so fun. They're really give me the biggest middle finger in the world. Like, you can make money from so many different revenue sources. You don't need to milk your fucking, like, your player base for money. Like, there's so many other revenues. Or at least, like, for your people to opt into it, at least. Instead of just, like, saying, fuck you, you're gonna be at a disadvantage. Worst decision I've ever seen. Or, like... I don't know if you saw where Landmark literally watched them edit the text live on stream to change the wording. Nikita quadrupled down on it. No, Nikita, you stupid son of a bitch. What a dumb motherfucker. Here, we're gonna take some people out of the logging camp real quick to build. Put an ad bar into the flea market, that would kill. Honestly. He's like, I'm sure he's considered it multiple times at this point. Yeah, no, it's absolutely being lied to. I bought EOD because I thought I was gonna have everything going forward. And here he is, just like changing the text of the of the package, so you like, so he can cover his ass, even though he just got caught doing it. I think, honestly, I think we're like entitled to a lawsuit at this point. I think we should. I think someone should take him to court, honestly. Single player mode has a 10-minute wait time? The fuck? Oh my god, that fucking game, bro. I'm so mad. Like, I love that game, don't get me wrong. I really, really do. Don't see a lawsuit making very far in Russia, honestly. There was another... Sorry, I'm pausing real quick, because there's another game that I do want to play. I do want to check out. Like, they're fabricating load times, dude. Like, what's the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, man. Okay, I don't remember what it's called. I don't know, there's so many of these coming out. But there's a new version of EFT, essentially, that was mobile, that they're making now into... They're moving it into PC gaming. That looks really good, actually. Like, they have the mobile money to back it up to make a really good game. Yeah, Arena Breakout. I think it's a little COD-esque for me. Which I don't think is like a bad thing. So honestly, I'd probably rather like be... I think everything, like, at least from what I saw, it looks quicker, right? Which I'm down for. And it's free, right? Yeah, exactly, Goopert. It's fucking free. Like, Nikita is burying his company alive as, like, the competition is, like, swimming circles around him. Like they smell the blood, man. They smell the blood and they're coming in for the kill. And Nikita is like, what if you gave me $300? Comrade? Did you buy the game? How about you buy it 3 more times? And then I'll give you a little something. I'll give you a digital asset, you fuck. Yeah, Gray Zone looks good too. I'm really excited for Gray Zone. Gray Zone looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yay, new family! People already judged you. You told them I paid 140 for it. I can't imagine. Yeah, honestly. I mean, I use the excuse that I stream, so I was like, well, I mean, I need to have the best edition, man. Like, I'm a content creator. It's imperative that I have all the advantages possible, so I look good. It didn't help me much, I'll tell you that much. I still get roasted for it from my personal friends. Yeah, I need it. It's a tax write-off, Oscar. You bet your fucking ass I'm writing that shit off on taxes. I'm just kidding. I'm probably not writing off. I think it happened like a year ago. But you can, Oscar Mikey, at least in America, I think you can write off the games that you buy for your second job. Good to know. So I will be doing that for my computer and for Steam when tax season rolls around again, and I'm gonna be seeing some fat bills coming my way. You can there too. Awesome. I didn't know that this year. I learned the hard way. Okay, trading post needs to go up like ASAP. There we go. Get one of these in you, huh? Right there. Hey, Building Blocks, what's up, bud? Good to see you, buddy. Man, we're so cooked. Why is this not working? I've never seen these, like, do nothing for me. Oh, it's the fuel. The fuel. That's why. Those are working great. That makes a lot more sense. There you go. Get one of those in you. The food is working fantastic. I don't know if you guys, I posted about it in my Discord at least once, and no one responded to it. Maybe feel really good. Uh, but Watcher Entertainment, they just tried to pull some shit like this too. Yeah, an upper limit, like a limit set on your fuel would be great. Yeah, I don't see any way to do that. Because yeah, like even planks, like I have 65 fucking planks. I don't need that many planks. I need a fucking limit on it. So they were charging, Watcher Entertainment was charging. Well, let me give a little more context. They like set up a goodbye video to YouTube, right? So they're like, hey, we're leaving the platform, and then they're like, hey, we're gonna release our own streaming platform. They're making their own streamer, right? So it's like kind of like Netflix, but just for this channel. That's $6 a month for like a video a week. It was so people fucking were mad, bro. They lost 100,000 subscribers in like 2 days. Thank God they backtracked on it. Yeah. So now they're doing YouTube and their streamer side by side, which I'm sure they're gonna at some point probably be like, okay, streamer only again. But yeah, they should have just done a paid, like they could have done so many other things other than just fuck the people that supported them the entire way. Right? Like, I can't even imagine, like, my community is not huge, but I fucking sure as hell would never ever put like that much content behind a paywall. Like, I would just die. I would die completely. Yeah, he wanted to send fucking Steven Lim around the world in his fucking Tesla to eat some like $1,000 steaks for a show that no one ever wants to fucking watch. Like, no one wants to watch that shit, bro. He's like just burning company money on like his like vacations and like framing it as a series. Like, no one wants to see a fucking food vlog. That was the poll for the channel. Like, hey, I'm releasing a food vlog every single month of me spending all your fucking money. I was like, oh my god, bro, dumb motherfucker. That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, he's a side character for real, bro. You ain't wrong at all. He's hardly a side character. People don't even like when they like see him in the content. Dylan, Watcher. It's called Watcher. They have a lot of really good shows. Or they have 2 really good shows. I really like Ghost Files and Puppet History. Those are the 2 good ones. They make like TV quality content for YouTube. It's really, really good. If you never watched them, I'd highly recommend it, because like those, like their editing is insanely good. Like their editing and graphics are like really fucking amazing. Okay, nice. Trading post is up. Yeah, Dylan, you should look them up, honestly. Since you're into editing, you'd probably pick up some good reference from that, honestly. All their stuff is edited very, very well. Okay, do we need more houses? We have 9. We see more people to move in, honestly. There's some good timings and techniques, yeah. Also, I think they're really good at editing a story together, which I'm like very impressed with. So I've never had that capability. So we're at a 54. People are still thinking about homelessness somehow. Nice. Okay, let's put a guy in the church. We really do need somebody on the trading post, though. Oh, the food is doing fantastic, man. These 3 plots are huge. Oh, here comes winter. We should survive. Only just. Let's put down some more residential. Maybe just like a couple more houses. Maybe at least one. There we go. I think one more house ought to do us. And every time I hear crows cawing in this game, I always think it sounds like a rad storm about to come into into Stalker Gamma. Yeah, Gooper, you can set the bounding box, and then there's a little minus option after you set, like, finish your last click of the plot points, and you can put it -1, and you can adjust what you want it to be. Yeah, Mikey, I'm pretty much a pro, bro. Pretty much a god at this game. Although we're coming up on my actual playtime of this game so far. So it may all fall apart pretty soon here. So I think I've only played like an hour and a half so far. But I did a lot of research beforehand. Fucking bandits, bro! Son of a bitch.